Hello, welcome to Lord Havoc's Marvel Champions Custom Contents Extravaganza. You may notice that I have neglected the word stream because we're not streaming. We are recording, but we're not streaming. This is the second episode of my new series, Creator Spotlights, where I want to talk to the talented people on the MC Custom Discord server that I mention all the time. We've got some very talented and wonderful people on that server, and I want to highlight them. I might even say spotlight them. It's basically just two people having a chat, but it really is a chance for you to get to know some of the creators on the Discord if you ever decide that you want to jump on and check it out. Or if you're a member of the Discord and you don't know these people very well, here's your chance. Let's get to know the creators on the Discord. So for this episode, I have my good friend Kajislav. How you doing?
Hello, I'm great, thank you.
That's
How are
good.
you?
I'm doing good. Kaj and I became friends pretty quickly on the Discord. He's been very helpful and to me and my stuff, and also I just enjoy having him on. He's been on the show a number of times, and his creations have been featured quite a bit because he makes good stuff. So thank you for joining me for this episode, Kaj. It's a pleasure.
Thank you for having me. It's an honor.
I did try to get you on for the first one, but we couldn't get our times aligned. Kaj is in Europe,
Yeah,
and the timelines are very very strange. So it's quite late in the night for Kaj right now. So I appreciate you being on. It's really really cool. So you'll see. So what I've got on the back screen. So what I'm doing for these spotlights is while I'm talking to the people of the Discord, will have their TTS in the background, so you can actually see some of their work and stuff. And then I will of course have the links to their Google Drive and their Discord and their TTS mod in the description as well. But anyway, while we're doing it, let's get started. Kaj, can you just introduce yourself and talk about how long have you been creating customs for?
so I'm Cash. I'm from Prague, Czech Republic, and I've been doing creation since like 3 years, 2 or 3 years ago. I'm not sure.
Cool. You're a veteran. I mean, the game's only been out
What?
for like 5 years, right? So you're a veteran creator.
Yeah, I started when the mutants were like the mutants wave were being released, which I'm not a big fan of. So I was searching for some other, um, if there is something custom, and then I found this community, and I decided to join and start
How did you
creating
find the
as
community?
well. I don't remember. Probably just Googling.
Just Googling. Okay, cool. But then you join the community and you're like, hey, I'm going to start creating stuff.
Yeah.
Cool. So let's have a look at some of your creations. You're a big fan of the scrolls, which is cool. So you've got like a whole bunch of scroll stuff, including the Scroll Menace campaign. So I just want to highlight this. Kaz loves the scrolls, but it was also made this campaign here. So this is a fully fledged campaign box. And just like a normal like official campaign box, it comes with two heroes, and it's got a whole bunch of scenarios that's joined together to form the campaign with like campaign cards and the whole deal. I've gone through the Scroll Menace campaign on my channel, so if you want to check it out, what actually happens with that. But tell me a bit about your creations, Kaj, like why you did what you did, and sort of like your thoughts behind them and stuff. Let's start with Man and Web.
Uh, so, uh, oh, well, let's start with Mockingbird because Mockingbird was my first
Oh, okay, cool. I like that.
creation
All right, Mockingbird's your first one. Very cool.
because that's my favorite character from the comics.
Cool.
So I wanted to create that hero, and then Spider Woman was the second
Okay.
because again she's one of my very favorite characters.
Yep.
Yeah, and then end of the rest.
and then the rest.
Some of them were very like unplanned. For example, Misty Knight, I didn't even know that when I was creating Silver Sable, I was reading through some comic books and I found Misty Knight. So, for
Oh,
example,
that's
Misty Knight
cool. So
was
quite
very,
spontaneous. So you were making Silver
yeah,
Sable,
very spontaneous.
and then
Yeah,
you were like, "Hey, this character's cool. I'm going to make one for her as well."
yeah.
I love it. That's great.
Or Albert.
Yep. Oh.
I wanted to create a LCD, who is his um, like mate or a partner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I couldn't find enough pictures for LCD, so I at least created Albert and made LCD his signature ally.
Yep.
So it was also something pretty spontaneous, I would say.
And your latest one is She Venom.
Yeah.
Who's the persona of She Venom? Who's underneath the suit?
Who's what?
Who is under the suit? Who's under the symbiote?
Oh, it's N Weighing.
Ah,
That's the like it's from the comics from the I think it's 90s
yeah.
when for a brief period Venom mm, she was the host of Venom symbiote.
And it's part
And
of your campaign of the two
it was
heroes, Hulkling and Elijah. Why did you go with them?
well I when I was creating the Skrull campaign, I had two scenarios. It was the Empire and the Skrull invasion or Secret Invasion.
Mm-hmm.
And and I and in this condition or in this situation, decided to do the whole campaign. So Super Skrull came to my mind, then Paybox, and then I was searching for some heroes as well. So Hulkling was one of them, the easiest, like the Skrull hero with the most sources
Mm-hmm.
of art. And then I wanted to do a female one as well. Unfortunately, Laya also had pretty or enough amount of images from the comics. So yeah,
So it was hard
they were
finding
not
art for
planned.
her.
I was sorry.
Was it hard finding art for her?
It was not very hard, fortunately, because all of them were from the Secret Invasion storyline. So the hard part was to, or it was not hard for me, but it was probably hard for the people who were editing the pictures because I use Discord also for I send some art where there are the speech bubbles and or some part of the art are supposed to be like removed or replaced. So with Laya, I needed a lot of edits
Mm.
and a lot of help with of the people from the community.
The art community is very strong here. There's some very talented people that like help out with not just like removing text bubbles, but also like altering the image itself. It's pretty impressive stuff.
Yeah,
So
I agree.
let's talk about your campaign, man. I just you're scroll obsessed. I love it. So it's like I said, I went through it on the show itself, and this is just such an impressive work, man. I just if my Hydra campaign is even half as good as your Scroll Menace campaign, I'll be happy with myself. It's pretty
I,
amazing
I
stuff.
can't I can't wait to see it and play it. I'll definitely play. We'll go through the campaign as well because I like Hydra.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I love Hydra. They're awesome. So why the Skrulls? What's the deal?
Okay, Skrulls. I start liking Skrulls when I was watching the TV show called Avengers: Earth Mightiest Heroes,
Yep.
and the second series or second season of the show is like on the background there are Skrulls.
Mm-hmm.
So I got fascinated by that. The Secret Invasion is uh, the story behind the second season. Yeah, so I got fascinated by them, and so I didn't find any Skrull hero or Skrull villain among the custom creations, so I decided to start with it.
Awesome. And when did you make the crazy decision to make an actual full blown campaign?
I think when I had the two scenarios, the Skrull Empire and Secret Invasion,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, okay, Super Skrull is gonna be easy because I got the idea about the Super Skrull, and I was not scared of the images because Super Skrull is everywhere.
Yeah.
And then the playbook was a challenge because the number of images from the recent comics is very low. So, for example, for one particular card, I needed to do a lot of editings. Like for it is called the card is metallic skin or something like that. I think metallic skin.
Mm-hmm.
So I needed to like alter the skin of the of playbook to look like it's silver because in any recent comics I didn't find anywhere this the dude that he showed his power. It's mainly from the comics from the 90s or maybe even late 80s.
Right.
Yeah, so playbook was a challenge, and Skrull Pantheon was also I didn't know what the fifth scenario is supposed to be because I didn't know of any other Skrull character, or so then I said, okay, Skrull Pantheon that makes sense because it's very connected to the Secret Invasion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So do you? You obviously focus quite a lot on the art. Like you try to make sure your art is as good as possible, which is really cool. All of your stuff looks cool. Like the effort that you put into your art is obviously very good. Do you? Would you ever consider not doing a card if you couldn't find good art for it?
If I couldn't find the art, I give up on the art.
You just give up.
Yeah. Or I try to like, for example, uh, with the playbook card where he is like transforming into metal. I knew that it's not going to be that hard to change the color of the skin from green to silver.
Yeah.
But if there's something I know that I'm not going to be able to do myself, I'll probably give up on it.
It's just the reason I ask is because I mean, like I said, your attention to detail with the art is amazing. Your scenario, Titanus, has just a brilliant setup that I just love it so much. Which is the you fight his body, head, arm, and legs, and you essentially have to chop them off in order to win. And so on the flip side, you've got chopped off
That that,
chopped
that
off
was a
legs.
challenge. Yeah,
It's
that
just
was a
it's
challenge.
just amazing. And I remember in the Discord with you were asking the community, you're like, hey, is there any pictures of like people's legs chopped off? And people were like, what?
Yeah, because I already had the art of the arms
Yep,
because from it's from the Secret Invasion.
yep.
But the legs, there were no legs. Like chop off
There's no
the
legs
like,
anywhere. So you've got to. I've got
but
to.
not even human legs. Like and yeah, so
No one very rarely do you see legs chopped off. So
so
I've got it
the
on the
leg,
screen now. You've got the head and like the arms and stuff. And some of them you actually had to recolor, right? You had to change the blood from
yeah,
red to
these
green.
the legs are recolored. Yeah, and the leg on the left. The leg on the left is from DC Comics, and it's Wonder Woman with a sword cutting off the leg of a monster. I don't know what it is because I'm not familiar with any DC characters.
Yeah.
And on the left, this picture is brutal. Like if you see the whole picture, there is a pregnant woman,
What?
and there is yeah, and this that's the leg of a pregnant woman, and then there is a robot that is like like holding it with his like tentacle or whatever it is, and ripping it off the body. It's really it's really brutal.
Oh, jeez. Anyway, I think that's awesome. So yeah, so I really like like your sort of design stuff. I think it's really cool. A really popular one that you've done recently is the Vault, which is a very cool version of sort of like the Sinister Six horseman type scenario where you got like multiple villains and stuff. It's very cool. I love the Vault a lot. It's good. Very cool. A very obscure reference, like the guardsman, the evil guardsman. How you found art for that? I don't know. It's very impressive.
Yeah, this art is actually not a guardsman.
This guy here.
It's just it's not a guardsman. He just took the helmet of a guardsman, but
Oh right.
he's and I when I saw it in a comic, I realized, okay, this could be, because from the picture it really looks like he's an evil one.
Yeah, an evil guardsman.
So yeah, I think it was a coincidence
Oh, okay.
that I found this.
Right. Cool. All right. What are your favorite customs that you've made yourself?
Uh, my favorite is probably Doctor Druid.
Why is that?
Um, because I like the mechanic. I haven't seen it anywhere else that his uh, identity specific cards give you bonus while they are in your hand.
Yep. Take one damage, play the topmost event with action or hero action ability, and you discard power pay at its cost. And your
Yeah,
his thing
the
is
hero ability. Yeah, the mechanic is mainly on the cards,
yeah.
because each hero card gives you some bonus while it is in the hand.
Yeah, so while it's in your hand, you get +1
So
to your basic powers. Your character control gains stalwart. So you almost don't want to spend them, right? Because you want to keep them in your hand,
yeah,
but you can't.
that, there can be a situation when you want to keep them in your hand, which I'm okay with.
Right.
And I think it works, so I like that one.
Cool. Yeah, I've
Uh,
actually he's been on the stream,
yeah,
so I've seen him in action.
and then probably Laya I like, because again that there's a unusual mechanic where she's shuffling cards, event cards. Her event cards are not like being played, but they are being shuffled into the encounter deck,
Hmm.
and they uh, and after they are revealed, then they really you use them after they are revealed. So I think it's also interesting and unusual mechanic.
Cool.
And it was not easy to put it together so that it works.
Right. How much
And I
testing did
think
you
it
do?
works.
How much testing did you do?
Um, I actually I I don't do a lot of testing myself,
Right.
because I usually like enjoy it playing it like 3 4 times, and then I want to move to another character and then go back to that character. But I can't like play it 10 times in a row.
Right.
So
But you like other
yeah, so
people
that
playing your characters, right? So they sort of test it out.
of course I
Yeah.
do, because I feel like when someone else is playing it and enjoys it, that's the biggest reward for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Me too, man. I get very excited seeing other people, or seeing them play it, or hearing about that they played, or whatever the case would be. And it also helps you, right? Because it gives a different
Yeah,
perspective
exactly.
on what you're designing. Like you designed it with a certain idea in mind, right? But then when a different person plays it, you may get like a whole different perspective of how they operate because their brains work differently to you and stuff. So
Yeah,
um, cool.
I
All
did
right.
that definitely, and other people also do like use different cards during deck building, because I kind of tend to use when I play like Justice, I like 80% of the cards I choose for the deck are the same, and then
Mm.
the rest I like exchange. So sometimes I can miss some like there can be something broken with the card because you forget about some card that is official card, and when someone else someone else is playing it, you realize that there can be an interaction that doesn't work or something like that.
Yeah,
So
exactly. We don't have time to test every single card, right? It's just. I mean, do you ever test with the symbiote suit?
I have test. Oh, I don't. I've never played Symbiote Suit.
Yeah, so that's that's
No.
that's a dangerous one because quite often I'll get in the feedback that I'll get with heroes, it'll be like, well, I use symbiote suit and then they were unstoppable, and it's like, well, I never tested symbiote suit, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Yeah.
I don't like encounter cards, so I don't
And
like the hazard icon.
me too. Yeah. But actually, my Albert deck also contains a card that has a hazard icon on it.
Boo!
It's one of the supports. Yeah.
Hazard icon sucks. So have you got any future projects that you can give some spoilers from? What are you working on at the moment?
So right now I am working on the Serpent Society scenario.
Cool.
I actually just uploaded it to. I don't have it on the mod yet, but have it saved in my objects, and I haven't played it yet. But I tomorrow probably I will do some playtesting.
So it's a
And
scenario, right?
yeah, it's a like multi-villain scenario, but you will be fighting only one villain at a time.
Okay. So like kind of like the Vault, or it's like
No, 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 no.
Sinister Six,
Uh,
or
No, it's like each villain has its own stage. So like first
oh,
villain
okay,
is Sidewinder, which is stage one. Then
yep,
it's Viper, which is stage two, and it's like like an ordinary scenario, but every stage is a different villain.
gotcha. And is it randomized, or is Viper always stage
No,
two?
no, no, no,
Yeah,
no. It's not randomized. It's yeah, it's set.
it's set. Okay, cool,
Yeah.
awesome.
So that and I'm creating the Wiccan hero.
Wiccan,
Uh, right, Wiccan,
Whiffin,
yeah.
Whiffin is a hero. How's that?
No,
How did?
Wiccan,
Yeah, Wiccan. I know, but
Wiccan.
he's called Whiffin, right? That's the joke in the community because his ability whiffs so often with his Justice card. Have you never heard that? Have you
Okay,
never heard that before?
I don't. I don't even get it, so I don't understand
Whiff is
why it's funny.
whiff is when something whiffs is when something's meant to happen but it doesn't happen, and so it's just a letdown.
Uh,
So it's
okay.
just a play on his name.
Oh, okay. Understand. Yeah.
So
So,
what does Wiccan the hero do?
he is whenever he uses the basic power, he will get a boost card.
He gets a boost
So
card,
he'll
or the
get a
villain gets
boost
a boost
card.
card.
He'll get a boost card for the attack, for warding, and for defense.
Right. So he's got like a built-in
So
villainous as a hero villainous.
yeah, yeah, something like that. But
Cool.
also it can be dangerous because every boost ability will be resolved. So
Right. So he gets the extra boost from the symbols. But if there's a boost effect, you have to resolve it as if you would like you brought it from the encounter card from the
yeah,
encounter deck.
yeah.
That's interesting. I like that. Be interested to see how that goes. It's very cool. I'm looking forward to the Serpent Society. I've seen you putting the art in, like getting arts cleaned up and stuff, and I've even helped you with some art, which is good. So I'm looking forward to it. I love the Serpent Society. I'm really excited to see it.
Yeah, thank you. I hope it's gonna work because I don't know. I have to test it and see if maybe I'll find out that it doesn't make sense, that it's unplayable. So I don't know. Maybe I'll have to rework it completely.
So yeah,
We'll
well,
see.
put it together and put it on your TTS mod, and I'll definitely give it a go for sure. Are there any other creators that have inspired you?
Oh, a lot of. For example, like yes, or 2 days ago, I was playing with I was playing a game with Ripper.
Hmm.
We were playing against his lizard villain.
Yep.
It was an amazing scenario. I really enjoyed it, and I was playing Design Hackers Yondu,
Yep.
and he was amazing as well.
Very cool.
Then my favorite creators are also Super TNT
Yep.
and you, of course. I
Oh,
like your
you'd never say that.
Abigail Brand. No, but it's true. I like the new Abigail Brand, which I haven't found on your mod yet.
I haven't
But
uploaded. I haven't
whenever
uploaded it yet. I'll upload her. I promise.
yeah, whenever it's there, I'll definitely give it a try.
Cool.
And then I like Design Hacker, of course.
Hmm.
And what else? And definitely many more, but I just can't name everyone.
You can't name everybody, and so they've sort of inspired you to do to for your customs as well. Was there an inspiration when you first started out?
Sorry.
When you first started making customs, was there an inspiration
Mhm.
on the Discord?
Yeah, the inspiration was the Moon Knight by Design Hacker.
Cool. That's an awesome one. Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's that was the situation when I decided, okay, let's try it as well.
Hmm. That's cool.
But usually when I get inspired by someone, it's like, okay, this already exists. Let's try something different.
Yep.
So I'm, maybe I'm not mm, successful in it all the time, but I'm trying not to use anything that is already like created.
Yeah. Trying to make something unique.
So for example, when I created Blink,
Yep.
like it was before Nightcrawler, but then Nightcrawler came out and it looks like it's very similar. So I was upset about it.
But don't be upset. I mean, that's going to happen, right? There's only so many ideas in the world. So eventually, you're going to have something that's similar.
Yeah,
But
I
Blink is
know.
cool. I mean, it is what it is. There's not much you can do about it. Think of it more of a. Don't instead of being upset, think of it more as a compliment. Like your design was so good that someone else had a similar idea and thought it was good enough to make it official. That's pretty good.
Uh, yeah, okay.
Have you made any customs for any other games?
I actually created a custom game like a long time ago. It's also Marvel themed.
You made your own game.
Uh, yeah,
Cool. What are you doing
uh,
it?
but the game it's a Marvel game where it's a two-player game, so you're playing like one against the other.
Hmm.
But it's not very good.
Still freak. Does it have its own TTS mod?
No, no, no. It's in Czech, and
Oh,
we just played it with my brother
right.
uh, quite a few times.
Why do you
But
say it's no good?
well, I would be ashamed to like publish it.
Well, you can't publish it anyway because Marvel will sue you. But
I
it's
mean, not publish it, but like
let people
make
see
it
it.
available for
Make it
other people.
available.
Yeah.
Don't be. Give it a go. That's it. That's where we all start from there. I've got my own custom games that I've made. Don't be ashamed. You got to start somewhere, man. You got to start somewhere. Cool. All right. Have you got any socials that you want to plug? You've got like a YouTube channel or Twitter or a blog or something?
No,
No,
I don't have anything like that.
you do have a YouTube channel.
I Well, I have a YouTube channel, but I don't have any content there. I just
Ah, right. You just did it so you get an account.
Yeah, I have an account to watch other people's, but don't don't have anything there.
Is
Yeah,
it true you've got YouTube Premium? Did you actually get YouTube Premium?
yeah.
Wow.
I not anymore actually, but I used to have it last year when I was traveling,
Cool.
like to be able to like watch your videos so that I can download them and watch them, for example, in the aircraft or during the flight or
You do a lot of
during
traveling, man.
traveling.
So it makes sense that you've got it, so you can actually download these things.
I do
Cool.
I do a lot of traveling, but only short distances.
Right. Okay. You're in demand. Well, dude, I mean, that's all I've got. Have you got any final thoughts you want to mention?
No,
No. All right. Well, then
no,
I'll
no,
do it
no.
then instead. I want to thank you for you're an inspiration for me. So the quality of your output is partly inspires me for my sort of stuff, especially your scroll minutes campaign. Man, it's so awesome. It's just how the amount of effort that you put into this sort of stuff. But also want to thank you for just for your support. I really appreciate just how positive you are like with stuff. I just really love it. It's just it really whenever I get a message from you, then I know it's going to be something uplifting, and you inspire me. So I just want to thank you for that. Thank you for being you.
Oh, thank you very much. I really like that I inspire someone. It means a lot. So thank you for that. And you also inspired me. I was also considering like doing streams, but then I realized that I'm not very funny, so I gave up on it.
You don't have to be
But
funny. You don't have to be funny to do streams.
well, you have to. Yeah, you have to be because then nobody's gonna watch it. So you
You
have
just
to be entertaining. Yeah,
entertaining at the very
entertaining
least.
is the yeah. That's better word. Yeah.
Well, I always enjoy our time together. So um, if you ever give it a go, just let me know. I'll definitely watch for sure. Maybe not live because
No,
who knows what your
no, no,
time
no,
zone
no.
is like.
I already gave up on it. It's not gonna happen.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, there you go. Well, like I can just have you show up on my streams. So I always appreciate seeing you pop in and leave it a comment,
Yeah,
especially
uh,
considering our time
I
zones.
I enjoy it as well, even if it's late in the night.
Awesome, which it is for now. So we'll finish it up there. So thanks again for being part of the Creator Spotlight. I really appreciate it. If you're watching this on YouTube, please, if you have any inclination of doing any custom work yourself, please click on the link that will be in the description to check out the Homebrew Discord and check out Kaji's stuff. And check out the creations from the other creators there. There's so much cool stuff for the Marvel Champions game on there that you're guaranteed to find something that you like, and hopefully inspire you to make your own stuff. That would be awesome. That's what we love to see. It's people expressing their creativity. So Kaj, thank you once again, and if you're watching this on YouTube, please do all the usual stuff. Smash that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment. Say hi to Kaj. If you have any questions for Kaj on how to make stuff or any of the creations that he's made, then by all means reach out. I'm sure I'd love to hear from you. Comments are always good. But as always, Kaj, you look after yourself and everybody else. Please make sure that you tell the people that you love them as often as you can. Thanks, everybody. Take care. Bye.